Lesson 12.1, Angles on a Line. So we can use a protractor, which is this plastic tool that you've probably all used at school before, to show the sum of the angle measures on a line. So a line like this one, QR, has an angle of 180 degrees. So if you go from 0 all the way around, you will see that you land at 180. QR is a line. POQ and POR are angles on the line. So you can write the measure of angle POQ as MPOQ. So you can see that the M of POQ, or the measure of POQ, plus the measure of POR equals 180. So if you add this angle together with this angle, you would get 180. The reasoning to show the sum of the angle measures on a line is 180. So OS is perpendicular to QR. And we can see that the measure of the angle SOR is 90 degrees. So this right here is 90 degrees. Now, if we are going to look at PO and Q plus POR, we would know that 90 plus 90 equals 180. So the sum of the angle measured on a line is 180. So we're going to skip this part right here because we don't have protractors, but we're going to do it in an online version on IXL. So I'm going to go to the second part of the lesson here. So you can also find the unknown measures of angles on a line. If you know that a line is 180 degrees and you have the measure of one part of an angle, you can find the other side. So if you know that something, the measure of angle X plus 55 is going to equal 180, you also know that the angle of X is the same as 180 degrees minus the 55 degrees that we know. So then you'll know that angle X is 125 degrees. So if you know the measure of a line is 180, you subtract this part and you'll get the other part. We can do the same thing here if we have two different measurements, but we have one unknown part. So if you have a line that's called XZ, and you need to find out the measure of this angle, angle Y, you can do it like this. You know that angle Y plus 47 plus this 65 right here is going to equal 180. So the measure of angle Y plus 47 degrees plus 65 degrees equals 180. And then you'll just isolate it by subtracting both of those. So the measure of angle Y equals 180 minus 47 minus 65. And when you subtract those two things from 180, you get 68. So the measure of this angle is 68 degrees.